Welcome to Leaders of Tomorrow, 18-hour special initiative that celebrates the undying entrepreneurial spirit of micro, small and medium enterprises. On MSME Dialogues today, I'm talking to three unique social entrepreneurs and three experts in their individual fields. I'm being joined by Vishnu Swaminathan. He's the South Asia Representative Leadership Group member at Ashoka India. He's joining us from our Chennai studio. Here in the Mumbai studio, I'm being joined by Shilpi Kapoor. She's the founder of Barrier Break Technologies. And from Delhi, I'm being joined by Anubhav Wadhwa. He's the founder of Tyrelessly. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. All right, Anubhav, let me bring you in at this point. So on the Leaders of Tomorrow, we've been doing a series where we've been featuring under 30-year-olds. We've also featured under 25-year-olds, but you don't fit in any of those categories. You're under even 20. When and where did the entrepreneurial bug really bite you?
See, I'm a 17-year-old serial entrepreneur now, but my passion for change started when I was about 7 or 8 years old. I started a journey to make sure that technology is always used for the right reasons. And in 2013, I started my first venture called TechApto, which was with an aim to change solve complex business problems for clients by partnering with them and harnessing the power of technology to change their mindsets and business landscape. So that was the whole idea, and that's how I started. But a couple of months ago, I was coming back from a regular class and I saw a couple of tires piled by the side of the road, and that's when I realized that there is a problem there. About 200 meters past, I saw the same situation, only difference being that this time someone was also burning them. And I could realize that the environmental impact of this could be very disastrous, and that's when I started with Tyrelessly. So Tyrelessly is my third venture, and it's India's first tires to trees company. Tyrelessly marks the start of an ecosystem of environment sustainability companies working in their competitive markets to solve some of our biggest environmental issues. So, for instance, we started off with end-of-life tire collection service and disposal service for responsible motorists. But in about a week from now, we'll be launching a proprietary engineered technology, which essentially what that is that we can now biologically change environmental conditions. So over the past few months now, we have been training friendly microorganisms to eat contaminants.
All right, let's take Anubhav. Would you agree with that?
See, I personally feel that profit and purpose can go hand in hand. And social entrepreneurs must attempt to make their focus sectors a competitive market, because innovation must be incentivized. And competitive markets pave way for sustainable innovation, which is a great way to grow and make sustainable living widespread. So something beyond this, the world does need social entrepreneurs, because the technology and retail sectors are booming, and we are obviously revolutionizing everything. But I personally feel that we are on a collision course right now, because we are focusing too much on creating products that cater directly to our desires. And we have in the past months, recent years in fact, we've been neglecting some of our biggest social concerns. So all resources are scarce, and the process of creating valuations and small-time services is actually not very sustainable. It's not a very sustainable use of resources after all. So we must strengthen our economy, the foundation of our economy, by strengthening, removing these socio-economic stresses which are due to some social concerns, like the reduction of agricultural output, or increase of chronic diseases, or the depletion of resources like water and energy.
Sure. All
of these increase socio-economic stresses, and with socio-economic stresses, no economy can continue to grow sustainably. And it personally is I feel it's very important that social entrepreneurs come in and we strengthen our social concerns first, which in turn will make the entire society continue to grow very very fast and sustainably in the future.
Closing comments then. Anubhav, I want to start with you. I was asking you earlier about, your age. Has that proved to be a challenge, or is that a boon when you approach, say, investors? And what advice would you have for our viewers who are also young entrepreneurs?
I personally feel that you must perfect your product. I think innovation. I subscribe to this theory that innovation doesn't require funding, but scaling up does. So you need to constantly keep innovating. There is no excuse to innovating, and this is for everyone who's planning to start early. Something for sure. It's today. This is the moment, and this is the second. Tomorrow is going to be a different day altogether. So you can't wait. You must plan well. You must. What really plays a key role in starting up is knowledge, observation, and a little about your experiences. So when you start up early, you must compensate for the lack of knowledge and experience you have initially. So you must do some extensive research. Make sure what you're saying is correct. Be very, very careful about that, and keep innovating. Don't worry about funding, because if your product is path-breaking and is very, very innovative, scaling up would not seem like a rocket science. And for instance, for us, Tyrelessly has in the past 4 or 5 months, we have received a lot of interest from investors, in India and Europe alike. But we have been evaluating those offers, and we have chosen not to go with funding till after we have launched our next product, because we want to show to the world that you can keep innovating without funding. And once we are able to do that, after our products launch, we'll be planning to raise our first round of funding and make a pan-India service out of Tyrelessly.